What is going on, everyone? Commodore last year today brings us my live reaction to Kaguya-sama Love is War manga chapter 256. Now, the chapter has come out. It's a Friday morning. We're back from break. We're here today to read the latest installment in Hayasaka's masterpiece. And we got a very busy day coming up. I still have Jujutsu Kaisen to read later in the afternoon. Well, I should say in the afternoon. The afternoon's going to be the movie and stuff. But I still got a chapter to read in a couple hours because, early release for Weekly Shonen Jump. But I want to start the day off and see whether or not I'm going to get Metal Gear Kaguya. Coming off last chapter, she knows the information, what's going on. Apparently the will is out in the mountains somewhere. And if she knows that location of where it's supposed to be, then I need her to be on her Solid Snake gimmick and go and retrieve what needs to be retrieved. But I want to put some respect real quickly on the Hayasaka family because Masato is a good man. We do not let bald people prosper, no matter what decade, what era, wherever it may be. My man grabbed the hand and said, listen, I only serve one person, and that is Ganan-sama. So, he already knew what the tech was. So, shout out to him, shout out to Now, and of course the two of them, they create a goat. And whatever's going on with Ai and Chika, let me say this. If you do not want to sign the Supermax for whatever reason with Chika because you're having second thoughts, my offer is on the table. It's right there. I only know a couple dishes, but they're the best kind to serve. So if you need somebody in your life, I'm right there. I'm waiting. I'm patiently waiting. Anyways, let's read this chapter and see what's about to go down because hopefully we get to see some of the Metal Gear Kaguya stuff, which, again, if that's going to be the case, if we're trying to sneak around, trying to go off to the mountains and stuff, I need that badly. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Let's see what's going on this week, man. So, so you see over here we have like I think this is the Maki, the Maki volume. So I guess they're starting it off. Is it supposed to be a color page though this week that we're getting? Because it would have had like the thingamabob on the top or the bottom with the chapter name and stuff. So I guess it's just like the little preview cover and stuff from Zabatsu and stuff. All right. Okay, they're looking for a safe. So the Shinmei household is in chaos, and the Hayasaka and Fujiwara have made their way to Kyoto, but what about the person at the center of it all? So the chapter is called Mikado Shijo Wants to Save. Now, I already gave my benefit of doubt to Mikado. It's more so like a rival than anything else and a straight villain, but we better get the context of like their past and stuff. We've only seen the Maki and Kaguya stuff. I need to see more of the Mikado thing so I can be like, okay, I see where you're coming from. It's rare to see him so worked up like this. Something unexpected must have happened. I can't lie, man. Kaguya with the hair down and stuff is just absolutely adorable. I'd like to get some more information, but they took away my phone and I'm pretty much under house arrest. Without any information to work off of, it'll be difficult for me to do anything. Well, regardless of what's going on out there, it's no longer any of my business anyways. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh man. It's times like these I really wish it was Miyuki instead there, but I understand. Right now, we're with the predicament that we're in right now, it's not possible. But of course, this prick's gonna be there. Actually, that might not be necessarily the case. Mikado-san? What's someone from the Shijo family doing here? If my brother finds out you're here, your brother was actually the one who called me over. You've already heard, haven't you? They're planning to have you marry me in order to stabilize the relationship between our families. I ain't gonna lie, you know how when mangas, when they do this thing where they have like the wall in between the people and stuff, look, it would be really cool if it was Miyuki on the other side of the wall, but then I can also understand the other aspect of it is if it ties into why Mikado wants to save her so badly. Like, beyond the stuff that we have in the present, but, like, in the past. Like, what was the moment, like, the thing that led to him feeling that way and stuff? Then I need to see that. I snuck in here under the pretense of discussing the wedding. What do you mean, snuck in? You see, even I can't stand up against my sister. She told me to go help our auntie, or so here I am. Maki-san. Right now, Miyuki and the rest of the student council are all trying to save you. The president is, yeah. Apparently they even talked with Ganan-san directly. I mean, that... I see, listen, that chapter is still so funny. That man pulled him like, oh yeah, Z. And guy never found out. She was just like, what's wrong with you? Like, nah. Like, now they're trying to nullify his final wish in an attempt to negate the current inheritance and succession plans. The problem is nobody knows where his will is located. That's what all the commotion outside right now is about. I see, so that's what's going on. Miyuki's going above and beyond anything I expected him to do. I see. President, everyone. Oh, because now she has hope in her heart. She truly believed there's no chance in hell that she could get a W out of this. But knowing that her man's is working so hard, and of course, her friends are working so hard to try and save her from like the sunken place. Oh man, you love to see it. And of course, Mikado kind of realizes, or as a doctor, something else. What? The assassins. Why would they put themselves in danger like that? What are they thinking? We've already broken up. How long does he plan on clinging it to his ex? He needs to learn to let go. If you're happy about it, you could just say it, you know. Kaga's funny, man. Honestly, you're just like my sister. Well, in any case, you currently have two options. I love it. Just put the two right there. Just like, by the way, I know I'm behind the wall, but you can still see what I'm doing. You can either go along with Miyuki's plan, or just leave everything to me. If you leave things to me, I'm fairly certain I can take care of everything. On the other hand, Miyuki's plan still has a lot of holes in it. But even so, it has a chance of working. You take your man's every day. He has a 1% chance of defeating Kaido. You take that chance every single day. Doesn't matter if 99% Mikado is walking around. 1% Miyuki will always be clear. Alright? That's how it always has to be. Now it's up to you. What do you want? Personally, all I want is for you to be happy. So how you want to live your life is ultimately your choice to make. Okay, Mikado, you're slightly warming up to me. I know I said what I said, and I still feel certain ways and stuff, but I now have some clarity to it. We'll see by the end. When we get to the end of the bridge and stuff, we'll know how I truly feel about this guy, but it's slowly easing up. If you decide to marry me, I promise you that I'll rescue you from this family. I'll give you a life full of happiness. Yeah, you lost already. One without any more pain or suffering. Of course, I'll take care of Miyuki and the others too. You sound like a prince straight out of a fairy tale right now. Why are you willing to go that far for me? Why do you think? And we're going straight to the past. Oh, finally, Akasaka. Now I can see where this kid is coming from right now. But look how adorable she was back in the day, man. I hate screw Oko. I was about to say screw Oko. Just screw him. Alright? That poor girl could have literally had a proper life, proper personnel, all that. All because one of her family members was bald. It's sad. And then, of course, Ganon having been off the deep end. But you see the little Mikado, and then, of course, with the young Kaguya. That's it? That's it? Alright, you're not winning me over. You're not winning me over. I'm sorry. I was expecting a little bit more from that. Okay, so you're going to show me. He just extends the hands. And I'm supposed to. Nah, man, I'm sorry, Mikado. Look, you might be a genuine guy at the bottom and stuff, but if you're asking me to look for the depth, man, the depth's in the shallow end of the kiddie pool, bro. There's no way. That's all you have to show for me, Akasaka? Like, just extend the hand and be like, I'm gonna hope. Come on, bro. There gotta be more to that. That was so long ago. I thought you had forgotten all about it by now. And he opens the sliding door. If you choose to take my hand now, I'll take care of everything else. I'll make all your dreams come true. And you already see the look on her face and stuff. Because no, you have Miyuki. You take the 1%. I don't give a damn. Sorry. but I'm afraid that's not possible. There's only one person in the world who can make my dreams come true. Kaguya. Listen, man, greatest of all time, greatest of all mother flipping time, man. And she looks adorable too with the pose. Man, come on. She knows it's a 1% Miyuki gang. That's what it is. Woo! And but you know what? To be fair, there are 2 zeros right next to the 1, so it's 100%. You might say 1%, but it's a 100% succession rate. You just don't see the other ones there. But I know. We know she's gonna say it though. That's the thing. We know she was gonna say this. But it's a matter of trying to understand the Mikado point of view of it, right? And to me, that's not enough. The whole extend my hand to see you going through whatever. No, like there had to have been like a little bit more to it, right? It feels very basic, and that's where I'm coming from with it. But no, like she said what she needs to say, and I love the fact that you have the black borders and stuff around it too, just to signify like this is what I'm being as dead honest as I can be, man. Miyuki is my man's. She knows deep down that if there's an opportunity, she has to take it there with Miyuki, man. Obviously, looks absolutely adorable, and I know if Miyuki was in the vicinity right now, he'd probably lose his mind of what he's seeing in the screen right here. But anyways, and you see right now the look on Mikado and stuff. Thank you, Mikado-san. Don't worry about it. And he's giving up. Looks like. Don't worry about it. I already figured it'd end up this way. Now let's get down to business. Half an hour from now, Hayasaka is going to cause a diversion while security is busy dealing with her. Sneak out through the back entrance. Until then, just sit back and gaze at the moon or something. You're just taking the piss now out of the freaking the Princess Kaguya tale, huh? Also, this charm is a gift from Ishigami-kun. Don't lose it now. What does it say over here? A traffic safety. Like she gonna run into a red light with a gorilla, or I'm gonna say gorilla, but like an actual bear or something. Okay, she got me. From here on out, my father and I are gonna have our hands full sorting out the relationship between our two families, so I'm afraid this is as far as I can go. Thank you, Prince. I'll see you later, Princess. Damn. And I'll say this right now, too, because I was made aware of this way back when I was catching up, but also just the fact that, like, you know, refreshing my mind. But in the Princess Kaguya tale, because every character in the story is supposed to be based on someone, Mikado is supposed to be the prince. So I love the fact that instead of following through, like, the story, like, word for word, bar for bar, it's like, you lost out on your chance, because guess what? We're not letting that story be the one that prospers. It's this one right here by Hayasaka. So, yeah, but that's a nice little touch right there from Hayasaka to put that in this chapter. So again, the princess stuff there. So he's walking away now, and you can see the disappointment there from his like the way his facial structure is now. Oh, we're getting more. Okay, we're getting a little more. We're getting a little more. Okay, Mikado, I'll let it slide. I slided a little bit, I'll let it slide. So, okay, she was like crying and stuff, so I'm pretty sure because she saw her bald brother. That's probably why. But he went to go see her afterwards because he knew something was up with her. And he was trying to make her laugh and stuff. Oh, she's so precious, dude. Oh, she's so precious. That's the Kaguya growing up we needed, man. But again, and I'm going to say this until the end of time, we do not respect bald people in this house. Alright? We just don't. They're not allowed to prosper by any means, unless there's one from Holland that's going to come my way to Manchester United, and that's the only person that's going to give me saving grace. Otherwise, we're done with them. And then he got hit with the blood. She's like, damn. Like, yo, damn. Like, the young Kaguya. Like, damn. One day I'll save you from the Shinomiya family. I'll be the one to protect you. So he said those words to her because he knew. It makes more sense now because obviously it's like he was seeing, like, what Maki especially was seeing then too with, like, her pops and stuff, that they pretty much knew what the Shinomiya family was like and stuff. So it's like, I could get that what you're saying. I would have preferred personally, and again, I feel like maybe it would be too much or not, but like if he actually saw the way Unyo, Oko, and them were like, were basically treating her at the time, like how they talked or just in conversation, like something like, so it actually shows like he saw it and it's like, okay, I'm gonna help you out. But if he did like on the side and stuff, then it's like understandable. But back when we were children, nothing ever went my way. Thanks to the interference from both of our families, I never had a chance to get close to you. That's why this whole time I've been making preparations behind the scenes. Sigh. I knew I was fighting an uphill battle, but even so, when it comes to love, I guess timing really is everything. I guess it's only natural that the one who's been at your side the whole time is going to come out on top. And of course, he's got the tears and stuff and everything. He's like, damn, I failed. Like, it's really over. Rest in peace, Bozo. But, look, man, Miyuki gang, forever and always. He's like, damn, I'm really in no position to make fun of my sister, am I? Yeah. Oh, man. Let's see over here. The family drama aside, his feelings were real. Yeah. I'll come to respect it. And it says, next time Hayasaka reveals her true power, Kaioken? Super Saiyan? Ultra Instinct? Hold on, dude. Nah, you can't give me a tagline like that and say, I'll see you next week. Okay. Alright, so I'll say this right now, then. This is a great chapter. Probably, honestly, it's a great chapter with two amazing moments. Obviously, the one being what Kaguya says, there's only one person in this world that I trust. There's only one person that I believe can get over the finish line. There's one person that I know who can make my dreams come true. That page is absolutely goated, alright? Straight up, because you feel like the innocence, the feeling that there's an opportunity there for Kaguya to be saved, that she knows that there's a chance that Miyuki could be the one to do that. And again, we know the feelings for Kaguya and Miyuki, like how much they love each other. And if you tell her there's a decimal chance that Miyuki has to making their dreams come true, she's going to take the decimal all the time, because that's the kind of relationship that the two have, that they care for each other so much that they'll never go against the odds. They'll never go and, not go against the odds, but basically accept what the likely answer could be that could defeat them in any given opportunity. So shout out to Kaguya, for just putting her feelings like out there. Like, she was like saying, we were broken up, how long gonna clinch me? That's a joking part of it. But in actuality, knowing that there is a chance that she can be freed from the sunken place that is the Shinomiya family, and knowing that Miyuki could be the driving force behind that, it's like, I gotta go with my mans all the time. So shout out to Kaguya for that. And then obviously, of course, the stuff that we got afterwards regarding Mikado and like why his reasoning, why he's so hell-bent on trying to save Kaguya. I mean, from our perspective as the reader, we know how bad the Shinomiya family has basically treated her since she was growing up. But to see it from the point of view of Mikado, like, of course, she's crying and stuff, so you have to expect Ganon, Unyo, Oko, someone that made her feel like crap, basically, or she was treated badly by the other people around her because of her being in the Shinomiya family. And he probably saw that and was like, nah, like, I'm going to save you from these people because they're terrible. Like, I can see that they are not a good influence for you and are going to basically use you for their own schemes, which is what we're seeing unfold right now in the main story. So, I'm going to lie, after this chapter, I'm not going to slander Mikado anymore. Like, I think I'm done with it. I had my pretense and I had my reasoning and rights to feel the way I felt at the time of Mikado, because again, it felt like he was going to be really the antagonist of it all. But to see him as the rival, but now at this point he's a complete ally. I don't see where he'll change up for anything else. If he's going to put himself on the line, it's to help out his friend rather than the girl he used to love. He still loves her, but it's more so helping out now his new best friend in the form of Miyuki to make sure that his girl is safe. So shout out to Mikado in this chapter, man. At least, at the very least, we got his intentions out there, and it's genuine that he wanted to go and help out Kaguya. So that was great to see. But now, the opportunity has been brought forth, and we're gonna see Hayasaka go in, man. If my girl's absolutely about to body some people, it might be a distraction, but it may be the ultimate distraction. Who knows? But the back entrance is gonna be open afterwards for Kaguya to escape, and hopefully she'll be closer to the will in the next couple chapters or so, because we don't know how long Hayasaka will stretch things out regarding this. But yeah, great. I'm gonna say amazing chapter with two amazing little moments. Being, of course, the Kaguya saying, there's only one person who can make my dreams come true. And then, of course, the stuff there with Mikado, getting his actual reasoning why he wanted to help out Kaguya. So that was great to see, man. So, yeah, amazing chapter this week. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below regarding Kaguya-sama this week, guys. How do you guys feel about what we got here in this chapter and regarding, Mikado's character? Again, I know there's probably people who've always felt he wasn't going to be treacherous or whatever. But now that you got all this out the way, what are your thoughts on Mikado as a character? Do you like him? Do you like him more than you did initially? Were you against him, but now you're at ground zero with him and stuff? What do you feel now regarding Mikado? See, my brain cells are getting mangled because of the stuff we got in this chapter. But what are your feelings now on Mikado after what you saw this week? And then the things that we got also with Kaguya as well. I mean, she's always been the GOAT as well. But that page there with there's only one person who can make my dreams come true. If that ain't peak Kaguya moment, man, I don't know. Because that was her in her absolute innocence. And shout out to Miyuki's girl. Simple as that. But let me know your thoughts on the chapter down in the comments below. Anything I may have missed out on or you want to talk about a little bit more in depth that I didn't do so, let me know down in the comments. Like the video if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel because you're new here. If you want to be part of the weekly experience when it comes to my coverage of Kaguya-sama week in, week out, subscribe if you haven't already. The time is now, man. We're entering the climax of the final arc. And this is going to be the time to experience Akasaka's masterpiece in its best absolute tier of greatness. So if you want to be here for this, man, definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell to send doors if everything goes on the channel. With that being said, I'll catch you guys next week. Hopefully it comes out a little bit earlier the chapter, but if not, whenever it does come out, we are here for the greatness as we should be. So Commodore last signing off. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, take care.
Going crazy, yeah, we going crazy. I'm with the team, yeah, we going crazy.